What's up, guys? So today we're going to be talking about the cooling system on the Jeep. I've had a couple people ask me, actually email me saying, hey, I got my Jeep's leaking coolant everywhere, kind of where do I check? And so we're just going to be showing you guys where to check if your Jeep is leaking coolant, and yeah. Alright, so the first place you're going to want to check is you're going to want to check your radiator hoses, so your upper hose here, and then where it meets to your thermostat housing here. Check that, make sure the clamps are on nice and tight, and make sure your hose isn't cracked or corroded or anything like that. Another place you can check is the lines right here. This is going to the heater core up into here, so check here and here, see if it's leaking from there, as well as this top hose here. Make sure that's not leaking out of there. You can check, there's a gasket right here, that if this gasket is bad, it could be leaking out of there. This is going to be your water pump right here. It's kind of hard to show you guys on camera here, but I would check that. If you have a bad water pump, if your Jeep's got a ton of miles and it's got a bad water pump, it could be leaking from there. So I would check that as well. Another place to check is actually the cap. Make sure your cap is in working order. If you have a bad cap, it can leak out of here if it's got a bad seal on the inside here. So if it's got like a bad seal around there, or if it's broke, you can have issues there. So definitely check that. So once we're down here, you can check the lower radiator hose right there. Make sure that's nice and tight. And then that meets all the way up there at the water pump. You can see there, kind of pointed that out earlier, where you can drain your fluid out of your radiator. So I would check that, make sure that's nice and tight, not dripping out of there. And then check for any cracks in the radiator below here, as well as on top. Obviously, if it's cracked up top, you can check that as well. So that's pretty much going to be it. I would just check in those areas for any cracks, or leaks or anything like that. And that's pretty much the whole cooling system on the Jeep. But those are just some simple areas to check. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Definitely consider subscribing. That helps me out a bunch, guys. And we'll see you guys in the next video.